Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Really appreciate it. If you're a student, I'm going to post in the chat for you to fill out your attendance form for being here. We really appreciate it. We have a bunch of wonderful community partners here today to explain what they do and how they can help your student progress in any aspect: art, dancing, learning. These people are here to help us and help our children and help our students. So we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to New Ballet.
Hello, my name is Christina Wers, and I am one of the artistic directors of New West Ballet School. For over 40 years, New West Ballet has been bringing the North County community a classical ballet experience in a family-friendly environment. I know I look really good for doing it for 40 years, right? Just kidding. My partner and I took it over around 7 years ago from the former owner, Eugenia Kiefer. So it's very exciting to keep that going on, this progression. Our tagline, if you go to our website, newwestballet.com, is train like a pro, love like family. So we have classes for 3 years old all the way through adults. And primarily, we are a ballet school, but we do offer classes. We have lyrical jazz classes, as well as ballet enhancement classes like Pilates and stretch and strength, also variation class, character class, character development classes, and stuff like that to produce a well rounded dancer. There are also different tracks a student can take while you're dancing here at New West. There's the pre-professional track, where it's a deep look and study into ballet technique and performance. And then we also have a recreational track, and this one is good for students who would like to explore ballet in a more relaxed way without having to fulfill the requirements of a pre-pro student. This could also be good for others who are interested in other things like musical theater, who need to like pump up their dance skills, or ice skaters or gymnasts who need that sort of edge of stretching their legs and pointing their feet. We have that for them as well. We also have adult classes. Like I said, they can either drop in for $20 a class or purchase a class card. It's good for pretty much the whole year. It's $200 for 12 classes, and you have the flexibility to come and go and do what adults do, which is be crazy with their kids and have that crazy schedule. And for over 40 years, we've been dancing. So this year is very special because we have our 40th anniversary Nutcracker. We're going to get to be able to perform at Poway. And what's really exciting is that we also are in collaboration with the East County Youth Orchestra. So we also have a live orchestra. So it's really exciting for our students. So yeah, I just thought maybe we could take a little tour. I'm at the studio right now, so I thought I'd put my mask on. As you can see, it's a Nutcracker, and I'll take you through the studio. So hopefully I'll go a little bit slow so I don't get too seasick as I go along. Right now, I'm in what we used to be the changing rooms and the student hangout lounge. Now it's kind of like our sewing shop, because we do a lot of our costumes we make ourselves. So it's really exciting. So right now, I'll take you out here. Here we are. And we are in the lobby. There's my desk. There's the fish tank that all the kids love. I'll try to walk backwards. So we're heading towards one of our first studios. And it's one of our smaller studios, but there you are. We've got full bars, full mirror, and then our little hallway. And then we're gonna head down. We've got our bulletin boards where our parents can read up on our latest information about the school or shows. Or we used to, before COVID times, had a traveling company where we would go to homes and different, and different uh, street fairs and things like that. And then also, here's our big room where we have our stretch and strength going on right now. And also in this big room, we also perform and turn it into a black box theater. So here we are. We're back in my little dressing room. Here's some Nutcracker costumes. And here we are. Boom. So really thank you for your time, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to explain who we are. And if you'd like to dance and you're interested in ballet or movement, please come join New West Ballet School. I'll put all my information in the chat, newwestballetschool.com. And yeah, open enrollment all year long. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. And now we have the My Learning Studio. The person here with the My Learning Studio. How about the SK8 coach? Okay, how about tutoring by Patty?
Here I am. I'm right here.
Patty's here. Thanks,
Yeah.
Patty. Appreciate it. Thanks for
Glad
being
to be
here.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Patty Orlasky, and I'm the owner of Tutoring by Patty Orlasky, LLC. I want to thank you for this opportunity to share some information about the services I provide. But before I do that, I would like to give you some information about my qualifications to be your child's tutor. First, I'm experienced in working with students from kindergarten through 12th grade in homeschool settings, as well as in both public and private schools. I also have years of experience working with students in both general education and in special education. Additionally, I've worked as a teacher and a tutor to students who have IEPs, the individualized education plans. And I'm pleased to say that the students I've worked with have really benefited from the instruction they received from me on a one-to-one basis. And basically, I just really enjoy working with kids. It's so wonderful to see them succeed and to find newfound confidence in their abilities. When they first came to me, they were struggling, and then to see them blossom, it's really very exciting, very fulfilling. So let me just tell you a little bit about my services. Right now, I'm tutoring kids in kindergarten through 6th grade in all subjects. So if your child is struggling with a certain subject, or if you just need someone to help your child with several subjects, schoolwork in general, I'm happy to help. I can also help your children in the area of organizational skills. I've done that before. So if you live in the Temecula-Murrieta area, I could meet with your child in person or online. And if you live out of the area, again, I can meet with you online via Zoom. And as I know parents are busy, I have a website that contains what we call the student portal. And in that, you can find your children's tutoring schedule, lesson notes from each of our sessions, your billing information, as well as a one-click button to enter the Zoom meeting if you choose that option for tutoring. So if you're interested in getting a tutor for your child, please go to my website, and I will put that in the chat section. But when you go to that, you will be able to click on a tab for a free consultation. So my website is tutoringbypattyorlasky.tutorbird.com. And again, I will put that in the chat section so that you can get that. So thank you very much. I appreciate you allowing me to share my information with you.
Thank you so much, Patty. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
And now we have Cece. Are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Cece. How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. So I am an art teacher, and I've been doing art with Elite now. Gosh, is this going to be my 3rd year, I think? 3rd or 4th year, maybe. I'm not sure, but I've been doing it, and I do it every Wednesday. So I do have certain age groups that I do. So from ages or like maybe like 1st grade was at 5 years old to about 7 years old. I do Wednesdays at 6 o'clock, and then from 7 to or 10-year-olds and up, like the older students, I do from 7 to like 8 o'clock. So it's an hour per class. I provide an art list or an art supply list for the students to have that in their homes. It's all virtual. We go step by step. So every week we just paint a new masterpiece together. And sometimes I will mix in drawing. We will practice our drawing skills and stuff. But other than that, I put out an agenda for the whole month and I let them know what we focus on. Most of the time it's going to be focused like on a specific artist or a specific style. And we have so much fun. There's a judgment-free zone. They love what they're doing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I have a website. I can put it in there as well. Or also my email. I'm really good. I really prefer to respond by email. So if anybody wants like the art supply list, I can send that to you as well. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I love Elite. My kids have been going there as well. This is my son's, gosh, what grade is he in? Sophomore? I have too many kids. Sophomore year. And he's an artist as well. So we just love the whole Elite family. So thank you guys for having me. And I'll put my email on the chat.
Thank you so much, Cece. And I also put, we have a paint night with Cece October 4th at 6:30 p.m. Really fun. Everyone can join. No talent needed because I show up. And it's super fun. We really appreciate you, Cece. Thank you so much. Right on web.
Hey, everybody. Adam, I was hoping, I don't know if I could share my screen to show the digital course. Is that possible? I don't know if under security, or if you've already.
I think you can. Does it show that you can share your screen?
It shows that I can. Are you okay with me doing that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take a quick look. So I'm a writing teacher. I'm actually a credentialed teacher. I've been teaching for over 30 years. I actually have homeschooled 2 of our 3 boys as well. So I have that mix of classroom experience, but also the homeschool realm is one that I know really well. And the thing that I found with so many homeschooling moms and those once in a while dads is that writing is a really tough subject. Unlike math, where we can all agree that a half and a half is a whole, writing, not so simple. And sometimes families were having this, little frustration of the meeting of the minds. And so what I've done is I have taken a complex subject for many people writing, and I've simplified it. I've simplified it into the 3, and I'm going to pull those up real quick. The 3 different styles of writing that all students are expected to learn according to Common Core standards. And I really like to point out that all of the courses that I offer are aligned with how students are going to be tested with the CASP. My program works. I love when kids are so excited to go take their writing test so that they can just show that they actually know and understand the 3 main styles of writing. So what I offer is an online digital course. The enrollment is open all year long, and with the course there are 12 different courses to cover the 3 styles. So students, I have options on how to practice persuasive writing, which is the style where we have to know how to give an opinion, how to consider an opposing view, and how to be really clear in the evidence, not just the emotion that a lot of students might want to share. The second style that students need to learn is expository writing. We cover that in both informative and explanatory. A lot of those are like the research papers. Again, also an important style for students to learn and to understand, but they aren't supposed to give their opinion in those. It's one of the things that actually gets students sometimes. And then the third style is narrative writing. So I have several different ways that kids can practice narrative, whether it's real or it's an imagined story. Narratives are meant to entertain. So we have all of these. So you can just see, these are just a quick little glimpse of the 12 courses that they have access to. This particular course, the WOW Writers Workshop, is self-paced. So what's great about that is that even though I design every course to take 4 weeks, we have presentation week, followed by production week, followed by polishing and publication. If a student wants to move faster or slow things down, not a problem. It's geared for children in grades 3 through 8. Every single course has 3 levels. It was made with the homeschool mom with multiple kids in mind. That was me. I needed something that there was a level for my 3rd grader, but at the same time, something more challenging for my 6th grader. So every single course has a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3, so that a homeschool family with multiple children can all be working. For example, this argumentative assignment is on whether or not zoos are good. And kids have articles already embedded in there. They're informative text so that they can practice reading. I teach a different way every month how to take some notes, how to create an outline. And whether you have a young child writing a single paragraph or a middle school child doing 4 to 6 paragraphs, they all will be on that same subject. You can have some great family discussions. As well, every single week, there are workshop hours, and those are really fun because students can jump into the workshop hours and actually share in our Zoom class something that they're working on. So that's really fun too. You'll get kids that come on and some are working on their informative. And we talk about the key components like, oh, that's a really great hook. They start to get used to the language, and that right there starts to build their confidence. So for any parents who are tired of textbook writing lessons, which are a little dry, this is definitely the way to go. We have a really good time. There's a lot of options available, a lot of encouragement, a lot of support. We're having a really great time with it. So anybody if they're interested, anybody is welcome to come learn more, ask me questions. We can even jump on a Zoom meeting and get to know one another, see if it's a good fit, and go from there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. That's huge. Writing is not easy.
No, but it's so fun.
It can be. It's just so hard. Thank you so much. And you'll put your info in the chat, please.
I sure will.
Thank you so much. The last, do we have Bounce Back Tutoring Services?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yes, for sure. So I'm Melissa with Bounce Back Tutoring Services. We tutor all subjects, all ages, all test preparation exams. We use the students' curriculum. Our tutors are highly qualified, background screened, and students see improvement within a couple sessions. So if anybody's needing any tutoring, we're primarily in the Long Beach, Lakewood area, but of course, because of Zoom, we have students in the East Coast, up north, Arizona. So we provide tutoring anywhere. And I'll put my website in the chat, and my vendor name for Elite, and then also parents can use Elite funding, tutoring funds, or pay out of pocket, either one that they want to use.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mel. I really appreciate it.
welcome.
And you'll put your info in the chat.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just checking, did we get anyone from My Learning Studio or the SK8 coach? Doesn't seem like it. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for what you do for Elite and our students. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all your support. Thank you, parents, for being here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of us, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.